Greetings, traveler.
Like I said, we are going to be watching a Sliders game. This is from the early access event. So this happened yesterday evening on the 9th. Instead of playing on the old patch, I think it's going to be more interesting for us to look at all the new stuff, talk about it, look at some strategies. It's always very difficult for one person with only the 6 hours that you can test to truly see everything. I don't think you can, so that's why it's really nice to have all these other POVs, so together we can figure out what the strongest moves are. Interesting that he sold his unit there for the pointy arrow. I guess he wants to cycle it, and then if he gets a shield or something, it's good. Because he got the Murloc, it's a bit awkward, but it's fine. Hey, Pies, thank you very much. Watching videos, would love a shout out. Consider yourself shouted out. Okie dokie. Pirates are probably going to be the thing to force with Paradin. Yeah, that one I think was sort of obvious given, I did the review. So there's a new tier 6 pirate, which has the death rattle, summon a scallywag, and give it as much damage as this pirate, basically. So if you have Macaw, you can trigger that guy, and you can just machine gun for 1,000 damage, 2,000 damage, 3,000 damage, however much damage the pirate has. And as we know, with Mutinous and stuff, it's not that hard. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Wait, that's a golden Selly. You make money on that. Do you care? Probably not, right? He's looking at it. I think you just sell it and buy the other one. Yeah. Sure. That's the buff. All right, so what's in? Dragon, Ellie, Mech, Murloc, Nagas. Ooh, fighting Super JJ. Let's go, baby. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of names that you recognize in the top left chat. I probably also selected a video that I'm gonna watch from another POV where I was in the lobby. You only do game reviews for top players, or do you review players from all MMRs? So that one, there is a bias there where top level play is by definition, I would say, more interesting to watch. It's the same why, when we watch football, we're not gonna watch our local high school play quite as often as we're gonna watch, the best in the world play. It's just more entertaining. So that's number one. But if you have a truly ludicrous game, right? We're talking, oh my god, I had 27 drops on turn 1, right? Obviously, I'm making this up. You can't get that yet. Stay tuned for more power creep. You can always submit it, and I'd be like, okay, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna watch it. But the criteria for viewers that are lower MMR are going to be much higher, right? It's going to be much stricter because the gameplay itself is going to be slightly less engaging. But if you just have such a crazy high roll game, something really special you want to share, yes, you can always submit that. We have a Discord. There is a clip submissions channel. You can upload your game to YouTube and submit it there. But again, it has to be absolutely ludicrous. And it's also just much more difficult to get those ludicrous games if you don't have the skill that these guys have, so you can actually survive until you pop off, right? All right, so we are just kind of chill leveling. On Clocksworth, I also liked leveling a bit faster to tier 4 because, you can't triple. It's better to get those high tier units. Token's kind of interesting because you could just get high tier units like that. Yeah, I don't hate Token here, but let's see. Oh, Discover the Spell is also solid. Baller is in, right? Oh yeah, we're on tier 4. We could hit Baller. Womp. Chef, need minions. So let's see how he tackles this. He's got 6 gold, right? So you could just buy 2 things here, but the shop is not great. We could start off with the chef and see if we want to do a roll. The marquee ticker is fine, but yeah, if he's not going to double buy here, skipping marquee ticker seems fine. Looks like he's thinking about a type in the shop too, chef. Looking at the elementals here. Gonna target the Cyclone so he can get it. Now target the Dune Dweller. No, okay. Well, I guess Dune Dweller would be a pair and then triple, sure. Okay, he's got free rerolls. Auto Assembler is great tempo. The Incubation guy, the Dragon, the Avenged Dragon is okay, but he doesn't really have an Avenged board. That's the only issue. It's a little tricky. Yeah, he is really debating it. So That magnetic, the far left one in the shop, it summons an automaton when it dies, and it's actually pretty decent. Do you think they'll bring back Time Warper anomalies later in this season? Maybe not in this season, but almost guaranteed to be later in a season, for sure, yeah. They're pretty successful. Okay, we lose a minion for our revenge. Oh my god, dude. Wait, is Alex good now? With Chroma Drakes? Holy shit. Look at this board. This is Sevil's board on turn 6. My god. Okay. Do a do? Back to back? Is it do or it's do? I don't know. My French is showing. My poor French. Alright. Gonna go for the golden rerolls here. Get a lot of value like that. Oh, no, we're not. Well, I guess you're doing that first. Okay, you can't repeat that. You're really not a... Wait, why didn't we grab the thing first to get the coin, though? I guess it's still kind of hard to... So that spell gives him 4/4 and then repeat for every time you've played it. So he gets 4/4 and then he gets 8/8. Unless he's played some kind of spell power. The Seville guy's got some potential. Yeah, Phil Caney here. Another very strong French player. That scales pretty fast. Well, you have to find the spell over and over, or you need to use one of the... Oh, right in the nuts, man. Volcani, why? How can you do that to us here? All right. Blue is the spell. Black and red are spell power. Okay, cool. Well, we just lost out on a Chroma Drake. Especially when you only need 2 to triple. It's quite sad. All right, so getting our free rerolls. Oh, rolling for... My god, dude. So the reason why he doesn't jam the triple elemental immediately here is because he's just like, I'm a streamer. I could get Bran with 1 roll, right? Even I don't do that there, bro. Like, that's so presumptuous. Oh, you didn't hold it for Golden Bran? Really? That's kind of weak. You only need 1 more Bran. Wait, Lava Lantern is... Oh, he's got rolls. Oh my god, yes. And then that triples. My god, bro. We are popping off already. Money? He did lose this one, right? There we go. So it's really nice to keep battle cries on your board when you are Clocksworth, because you can always roll into the other one. We're gonna... Alternate Golden Brand. Very nice, I see. Alright. What is this Drakari for? What's he trying to set up? I guess, yeah, this is why it's so fun to watch... ooh, Conflag is so good, right? Conflag gives you stats equal to the amount of elementals you've played, right? It's not equal, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. But we'll see exactly like how much it is in just a second. Another brand. He needs an, okay, he's just gonna sell the Drakari. He's gonna throw it on the shield? No, he needs an Ellie in the shop. He's, oh, it doesn't, you don't have to put it on the shop. Okay, you can put it on the board. Oh my god, the stats. Jesus. All right, well, he had a few things to do that turn, chat. Also, this is a big one. When it's early access event and super early in the season, your brain is just simply not used to getting the actions in, right? So you're more likely to rope here. Okay, he does get the tie, which is great. This is also fun because normally on ladder, he would basically never take damage after that turn because it's got such a big shield. But in this event, he was fighting Dog, and there was actually a reasonable chance he could lose there. Lava Lamp, I think you sell 4 Ellies and you get 1, right? Yeah, so the Conflag gives you a buff according to the amount of elementals played that turn, yeah. So with Lava Lantern and then getting more Conflags, that would work with Belinda, right? I was not interested in it. Golden Titus. He gets the back-to-back spells, but is that really what we're after? Golden something? I don't think so. Lava Lantern. Was Lava Lantern ever in a 4? I feel like it was a 4 at some point. I can't remember. Alright, we found a battle cry spell here. Oh, he sells the Draconian instead of the Rodeo. It shows you how he's trying to triple here, right? Okay, probably Leyline. Leyline gives you... this is the combo, by the way. You're going to see it in action here, right? Oh, is he selling here? Oh, he wants Sally. Okay. Oh, no, Belinda. Of course, Belinda. Okay, see, now we're going to Belinda. All right, chat. So, well, I guess I'll just, like, let it run. Now he can buff a minion in the shop. And then Leyline it. So the Leyline gives you half the stats. Is Belinda triggering here? I think she is, right? Belinda will make your spells that you cast that target a minion trigger twice. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. This will... I mean, obviously we're watching an amazing game because Sliders, you know, got a golden brand on turn 8. So that's gonna be an amazing game, but... this is going a little bit too fast, I feel, right? So the Conflag, Lava Lantern, I mean, yeah, I mean, compared, it's like, hello, bro, it's turn 6. Where is your 600 damage unit, bro? Sorry, it's turn 9. It's already turn 9. Why don't you have a 600 damage unit on your board, bro? So definitely some room for abuse. That's why I love doing these reviews, right? It's going to help us so much when the patch comes out. We're going to know what to aim for. If this isn't nerfed by the time the patch comes out. I don't, like, think so right away. But I also don't think this stays like this for very long. So it's good if you guys want to farm a little bit of extra MMR. Can abuse this before they nerf it. Another absorption, but I guess he's just looking for battle cries because... he's not getting much done yet. The Conflag only really... oof. Holy. Is he just mutinusing that? Yeah, okay. So he's not going for... oh. He got Elemental of Surprise from his Lava Lamp. Okay, sure, whatever. And then he can get 2 Conflags with that one, right? Yeah. So he got Celemental first because the Celemental gives him more allies to play, which gives him more triggers on his Conflag. I think Conflag is 4/4 and then repeat for every... ooh, that's a golden Leyline, right? Yeah. So the Conflag is 4/4 and then repeat for every elemental you've played that turn. So you can just use that to buff something. So the reason why he's tripling all the time, by the way, is he's Clocksworth. So he only needs 2 of a minion to make a triple, but he will not get a triple reward. But you can see here that the Belinda is triggering the Conflag an extra time. So it's just giga buffing. And now he's getting a lot of ley lines in his hand. And that ley line is going to give you half the stats of the minion you target. So right now, every one of these blue spells in his hand... oh my god, it's about to get worse. Every one of those blue spells in his hand is going to... oh, he didn't defend space. Sorry, I'm interrupting myself. It's going to give you half the stats of that guy. So the guy in the shop is 380, right? So he's going to get half that, but because he has Belinda, he casts it twice. So it means he takes the whole amount, which is just ludicrous, right? He's just gonna roll past it. He's like, I don't need to buy it. He's like, I mean, I don't need to buy that. You can only buff elementals with it. I think so. Like, he has been rolling for Ellie's, but my god. Hey, Chico, thank you very much for the prime. I mean, just look at people here, right? Like, every board is just tiny immediately. So Lava Lantern is a big part of why this shenanigan is enabled, but still, the ability to just play Belinda, and then I can, for every ley line, I basically copy the stats in the shop. That's like Zarjira levels of stat gaining, right? Where you can just copy the stats from the shop. And all you need is a Belinda, right? And if you have Golden Belinda, you'll get, you know, 3 times the cast. So you'll get the stats and a half. Pretty silly. Okay, Wisdom Ball is back. Golden Buddy. Oh my god. Go, go, go. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. It's go time, baby. It's clicking time. We click. Yeah. See, when you are APMing, right? At some point, you just start button mashing like when you're discovering, like, I don't care what I take. Just cart. So what does he need? He needs his conflags, and he needs his ley line, right? The good news is that he has a lot of time this turn, and he rolled a conflag in the shop. He's got a lava lantern here, which he can play to then get more conflags. There we go, conflag in hand. So now it's all about the ley line. Oh my god, we could have goldened that, but it's okay. There's a lot of things here. He also still has this magic fin. He has a freaking golden he's got a freaking golden tempest in his hand that he hasn't played yet. I think magic fin for that one cost spell was okay, by the way. He's just conflagging the board because he doesn't have ley lines, and my god, he just like my dude needs some hand space. Looks like we're getting a golden cleave. Oh, he's gonna fish for ley line with his thing now. So he's buffing the shop, and now he's gonna drop his guy to hopefully get some ley lines. Oh, he got a little kicked. Yeah, he was like, oh, I'll just buy it and triple it, but the minion tripled it for him, so it's a little bit annoying. All right, we got perma shield in our hands. We might still get ley line here. Oh my god. Oh, help! There's too much value, chat. We can't handle all this value. It's so good. Oh my god. All right. That turn just wouldn't end, bro. It was just from the money into the money into the more money into like, oh, hello, could I introduce you to some money? So yeah, after the smoke clears, it was just like, poof, that turn is over. We have double golden lava lantern, double golden tempest in hand. So he does not need to copy tempest anymore. He has enough money. He has enough elementals. He has a golden magic fin in his hand just sitting there, right, that he can't use. Ooh, avalanche, right. Is there a cool thing with avalanche we can do? I'm just gonna avalanche that. Oh, you just get a bunch. Right, that does suck. But he just, see, this is what I also like. He just has to go and he needs to make hand space. So he just realizes, hey, I just, you know, if I'm gonna copy some cleaves and then sell them right away, that's what's gonna happen, right? It's okay. No problem. He's looking for a spell. Yeah, get that sucker in there. That's why I want to do it last turn, you know. I just want to get that magic fin out of my hand. Conflag, golden. Oh my god. So you buy that. Oh, he doesn't care. Okay. Really? You wouldn't buy it golden? I don't know, man. Yeah, he's just like perma shields. I don't need him. Perma shields. That sounds for noobs. Okay, there we go. So sick. So he's got another conflag in his hand. He needs hand space so he can start playing these Tavern Tempests. Okay, we've selected our target here. We're gonna start creating hand space and then play our Tempests, I guess. Yeah, he's gonna burn with that every time. It's just so much money. Okay, more conflags. Use the conflags first, because otherwise the lava lantern would just reject it, but... Alright. Yeah, he's got a golden ley line in his hand too. Dude, this is... so he gets 3,000 per one of these blue spells. Each one of these blue spells is 3k, chat. Like, what the f, bro? Yeah, this is 100% getting nerfed. Like, yeah, we are watching like a really good eye roll of this, but bro, you don't need 3k per blue spell for it to be viable, right? That could be 500 and you're owning. Like, if every blue spell is 500, like, you're good, bro. Like, it don't have to be 3,000. Oh my god. That's crazy. So, if this doesn't change, I know what I'm doing on launch day. Or Sing Elementals, baby. Let's go. So many ley lines. Is he... He's like, sell that trash, bro. 3,000 stats only? That's for peasants, bro. I wouldn't want to be caught having only 3k stats. Get out of here. Oh, did we still... Oh my god, it's just like, there's too much shit. Just get that magic fin out of your hands. Just like, get it out. Don't need it. Blocking hand space. Valuable hand space. Yeah, he sees it. He's like, get out of here, you little imposter. Yeah, that extra lava lantern not needed either. Be funny to see Dog's reaction to this. Did he fight Dog here? Was Dog in this game? Yeah, I'm not paying attention to every opponent here. Okay, Belinda pretty good. Someone might say Belinda pretty good. This hero's as broken as Gallywix. I had an 8th and a 1st on him, and it did really feel a bit like Gallywix, yeah, where you're weak and pretty vulnerable, and then you're not. And then you're just like, wee! I have golden cards, baby, let's go. Oh my god. 44 gold! 45! The gold is going up instead of down. We're not holding Leroy. I'm impressed. I'm okay with new hero power. He's like, good, I'm not doing it. I'm surprised that he doesn't even leave the shield on the board. But I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, it's like, nothing matters, bro. And nothing else matters. All right. This hero's going to be better in duos. In duos, it's going to be obscene, yeah, because you can just make triples and then feed them to your ally, and your ally gets the triple reward. So maybe they're going to change it or something where, like, a Clocksworth triple will not give you a triple reward. I'm not sure. They brought back Lava Lantern. Well, elementals were struggling. That type of elementals, at least, were struggling without it. So Acid Rain was absolutely amazing, right? So elementals as a whole weren't struggling. However, to play any elemental besides Acid Rain was kind of like a joke. And for this like spam battle cry type of elemental to be viable, you kind of need Lava Lantern. But that doesn't mean like we have to keep it. It's just... Okay. Bro, so much. It's just, yeah. Just go, bro. Just go. No hand space, no nothing. I guess he wants Conflag, but at the same time, does he care about anything? We are buying that, but not for the baller spell. So it's maybe a spell he wants to target. He takes the rolls because it's easier. All right, we have a shield in our hand. Yeah, he has to play that and then shield again. Yep. Clean. Wisdom Ball. We kind of want that too, yeah. Belinda outs. Tough, but fair. Belinda, you helped us get super strong and amazing. Time to get sold. Ah. He has that 7-drop if he gets more conflags, but I mean, it just doesn't matter, let's be honest. At this point, we're just watching for it to be crazy. Just make the golden 7 for funsies. My man. Right. Yeah, that's to make some hand space for these ballers. He's not getting that many buffs. Not enough gold. Oof. We're balling. Golden tier 7 for the thumbnail. It counts. It's not clickbait. Let's go. Slider's nose. Like, let me just make this golden tier 7. You never know if I'm gonna need it for the thumbnail. Is that the lower power level people have been talking about? Well, at the start of the season, the power level is always a bit higher because the devs have interactions in there which are criminal. And then they're going to be like, oh yeah, these things are pretty criminal. We're going to nerf them. So it was the same thing last season, right? Season before that too. Do you guys remember when Stegodon came out? It's like you were just making millions of stats on your board, right, with Stegodon. So, but that was nerfed pretty quickly. Before that, it was like Sephin. Sephin would make your whole board. Venom Divine Shields, right? That got nerfed. So, oh, Elementos are looking pretty good, huh, chat? They're looking pretty good.